Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fishing Planet. This is the Buffalo Brotherhood. I'm Ryan, and we're still in Missouri. Prime fishing time, getting ready to come up upon us. I went and stopped at the store, grabbed some grasshoppers, mainly just because I was running out of pet food. So I thought, well, we'll try grasshoppers. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll waken some of these fishing up a little bit. But as promised, welcome to the Wednesday version of the show. Today we're going to talk about the latest patch updates and the upcoming community events. Because it's now technically only the 11th, the community event doesn't actually start till the 13th, and we'll talk about that in just a second. I just don't want to miss a fish if I'm going to catch one right here. So 0.7.7 patch notes posted by Killer Well. Thank you very much, Killer Well, for doing that again for us. Talks about how they have implemented a new 3D preview, which is great, and it's great. It works for the fish, it works for the stores, and it's a great way to sort of continue to visually upgrade the look of the game. And we'll take a look at that in just a second once I reel this fish in, hopefully that I'm going to catch. But a couple other things that they've added since... Oh, am I catching a fish? Come on. A couple things that they've added with this patch, which are all, to be honest, fairly big things, I think. I'm always excited when they add these big patches like this. So our next big patch, as we learned last week, probably going to be night fishing, and then after that it's going to be boats, which is going to be great. What I just said last Monday, is going to be boats. A little sip of coffee. But one of the next big things they updated after the 3D models, which we will look at here in just a second, is the referral program. They've added a referral program which allows us to sort of get people involved and then can sort of boost them up a little bit when they get started, because when you invite a friend who plays the game, you'll actually get 50 bait coin. And that's no small amount, to be honest. But what's better is your friend gets 300 bait coin if they accept your referral program. So I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna work on them. We'll try to get somebody to accept one of my referrals, just so we can see how it looks. Maybe hopefully on both ends. Maybe I can get Doug to do it, and Doug can let us know like what 300 bait coin gets for him to help him sort of get started in his fishing planet career. Another reward you get when your friend reaches level 7. So basically, as long as your friend continues to play and gets level 7, another 250 bait coin and a special X Series casting spoon will be given to you. So that's not only encouraging your friends to sign up, but you're also encouraging your friends to sign up and continue to play. And with the models, you can actually fish together. So you can stand side by side and catch fish together. It's actually a lot more fun when you can actually see them more than just on a chat log. So if you have friends, you want to get them started, then by all means, let them know. If you want me to invite you, I mean, honestly, if you want me to invite you and you can be my friend on the game, then definitely hit me up in the comments down below. Send me a message or something, and we'll work it out, because I could use an extra 50 bait coin. Absolutely. The next thing we'll talk about is just some gameplay fixes that they did. Oh, I'm stuck. Come on, I'm stuck. Come on, Eileen. I got you a grasshopper and everything. Catch me a fish. Let's go by the log. Let's move down here. If you want to be if you want to get a referral, be my friend, and teach me how to fish, then by all means, send me a message down below. The interface. They did some gameplay fixes. They did some interface fixes, which is going to be happening. Beta being beta. Actually, alpha being alpha. I'm not really, early release being early release. The no fishing license notification window has been added when you choose to go fishing without a license. So just a little helpful reminder that maybe you're going to want to get a license before you get started. License expiration notification changes 5 minutes before the actual expiration, so it kind of gives you a heads up so that don't have a line in the water and then your license goes away and then you catch a trophy fish that you can't keep. First iteration of the new hint slides have been introduced, and the system will be undergoing further change. So just getting people some more hints, some more tips, tricks of the trades if they don't want to watch, let's say, a Buffalo Brotherhood Fishing Planet video and learn them from me. And right now it's only a limited amount of hints that will be available. Did some bug fixes on cooldown timers and some tournament stuff, which probably affected maybe some of us, but maybe not all of us, because I don't know really what they're talking about. But that's happened. Gameplay wise, they fixed the drag speed reduction when pressing the shift key, which is helpful because that's actually something that's happened to me a couple different times. Because you push to talk. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Right over the log. I saw it. Ooh, that's decent. I'll take it. Let's keep. All right. They FPS issues, so maybe I can fish with people again, because when people would join in, it would basically slow your game down to a crawl. But it says that they fixed that, and then some falling issues and some minor balance fixes in the Everglades, which hopefully they increase the spawn rate of fish, not decrease the spawn rate of fish, because I haven't been to the Everglades yet. Speaking of Everglades, they added 3 new fish to the Everglades, which is great for variety. They added a common snook, a red drum, and a catfish. Gapso catfish? The picture of this catfish looks crazy. I'm excited to actually catch one. Yeah, it's got a great big like back dorsal fin. And then part of the community event that we're going to talk about in a minute, they added a few other fish. A rowdy bass and a leprechaun fish, which we'll talk about in a second. But miscellaneous stuff, some graphics optimized. I haven't gone to Texas in a while, so I wonder if my trees are still clipping. It's got some chat log. It's going to delete some obscenities in the chat log, which is great. Some more language support. Then there will be a fine. Oh, okay. So I guess before there wasn't a fine if you kept spotted bass at Texas, but we have our advanced license in Texas, so it doesn't make a difference for us. New fish species added to competitions and some more game physics optimization. I haven't had too many crazy fishing line incidents lately, so there we go. Price changes introduced to 12 countries with weak economics. So apparently they're balancing the price points in other countries. That seems exploitable. Not by me, because I'm not smart enough to do it, but you can just change your country of origin to save a few bucks on Fishing Planet. Might not be necessarily worth it. And then lastly, the 2 community events that's going to take place. The first one is not lastly, because we're still going to show off this 3D stuff here in just a second. But the new tournament is the Spring Cats Tour. It's going to be held in Mudwater, Nearham, and St. Croix, and Quanchican Lake. They want to catch catfish and bullheads that inhabit the waterways. It's going to begin on the 14th and end on the 19th. And it's just like the pike tournament, the winter pike tournament that we had a few weeks back. So it's like a game-wide tournament, which is exciting. And I think it's great that they do things like that to get the whole community involved. And the timetable is over. Basically, it looks like almost March Madness schedule. So, been cool if they could have tied it up to that sort of like the brackets. So Mudwater's first, then North Carolina, and then Michigan, and then ending in Louisiana, which is where the grand finale will be. I wonder if they're developing any sort of spectator mode for some of those tournaments, because I could see that being, some of what they're talking about when it comes to like BASS tournaments and so forth. Just getting people an opportunity to be able to watch what's happening, sort of that. People watch World of Tanks all the time. People watch World of Tanks championships, the board game World Championships, Gen Con games or live stream. I think you could. There is a version of this game. As I say this and put it on YouTube, I totally understand it. But there is a version of this game that could be very watchable in that type of setting. But the other community event that I was going to talk about that introduced the new fish is the St. Patrick's Gold Hunt, the most popular of all Irish holidays. All Irish holidays is the St. Patrick's Gold Hunt. And it's going to take place here in Missouri, Mudwater River, in North Carolina, and in Michigan. Those bodies of water will all be dyed green from the month or from the days that the event's going on, which is the 13th through the 20th. And fish is gone. The rowdy bass and leprechaun fish have been included into the game for those events. So I'm kind of excited about it because I'm actually not going to record Friday's episode ahead of time, which I normally do. I record things in bulk. It just works better on my time schedule. But I'm going to wait because I actually have freed up Friday. Friday, I'm freed up, and we are going to do a fairly long stream on Friday. We're gonna stream the game on Friday. We're gonna try to catch both those fish, and get them recorded. So my plan is to stream while we're fishing them, record while we're fishing. Or we'll record when we get them, and then post not only the stream, that if you want to check out the whole entire stream, which I'm sure both kids will be involved because they'll be here, but also just see the what do you want to say? See the actual fish. You can see the actual fish when you get on YouTube. Hopefully we're successful. Oh, we got something. We got something. Come on. Come on. Give me something. Give me a big one. Give me a big one. Come on. Come on. I feel like the current's going too quick. I knew it. I knew it. We're going to cast it out again. If you want to see the fish, then by all means, check out the video that comes out on Friday on YouTube. If you want to watch the whole stream, then by all means, stop by and join us, because I think we're going to set up the Discord channel if you want to jump in and say hey yourself, or whatever we're going to do. We're trying to make it a big old event, because I think it'll be a good time. And I want to catch those fish, so I might have to solicit your help. That's the big part of 0.7.7. Why do I have such a hard time saying that? Version 7.7. 0.7.7. They have done 0.7.9, but that was basically just some bug fixes, I think, that came from 0.7 that they were fixing. So the current state of the game is 0.7.9, and I'm guessing that when 0.8 comes out, that's when we're going to get night fishing, and that should be happening sometime within the next 4 weeks. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Friday's fishing live stream, so by all means, stop by for that. And I'm going to be quiet now when it comes to the game and what we're doing, and we're going to really try to concentrate on catching some fish right now, because it just has not been happening. Come on, fish. I'm not a bobber fisherman, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be. Oh, got a wiggle. Come on, hold. See, I understand like geometry here, so it's still going to be pushed. It's just going to get closer to the weeds instead of necessarily in a straight line, because I took the slack out of the line, but it's still going to pull it away from the fish that's actually was there, that had spawned to try to bite it. I just can't. I can't, people. I can't. You guys are going to have to teach me. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't sit there and do that. Let's get the bait out. Let's get the silver spoon out. Love me some silver spoon. Okay. There we go. Bet we catch fish. See, this is what I'm saying. I bet we catch a fish. We got 2 days in Missouri too, so I still have a whole nother day in Missouri to fish today, just for fun. I'll keep OBS open. If I catch anything wicked, I'll start recording. Post it at the end of this video. But Noah's being very patient here, wanting to go Pokemon Go hunting. I'm not sure if anybody still does Pokemon Go, but he wants to go Pokemon Go hunting since his sister is at a Disney and on Ice show. So she is with her mother. I feel comfortable saying that because by the time the video gets posted, they are not on a Disney on Ice show. What I should have said is last Saturday they were on a Disney on Ice show. I didn't catch sure I was going to catch a fish. We're going to catch fish this time. So he's sort of hanging out by himself right now while I'm recording, and I told him as soon as we're done, we'll go. So he's really excited since they updated their game a little bit, and it's kind of nice because I like to go outside and go for a walk, go to parks, walk along the river, and he thinks he's just hatching eggs, but we're hanging out, we're talking. It's a good time. You know, you fake your kids out and being like functional members of society. It's great. I'm really not getting a lift and drop going. I'm not going fast enough, I guess. Oh, there we go. Got a fish. Grabbed it right on the drop. What do we got? Yep, there we go. Keep you. Thank you, sir. What are you up to, 9 pounds? Oh, we got it. Oh, sweet. 3 bait coin. 3. Oh, cool. Why am I getting stuff? I didn't level up. Oh, just from getting the award or for getting the achievement. That's great. Bassmaster 2. Do you have Bassmaster 2? Now I have Bassmaster 2. I'm getting an achievement that says that I almost know what I'm doing. Probably took me way too long to get it though. I will say that I do enjoy the feedback and stuff we get on these videos because it's always so positive and helpful, and people are so nice. We play some other games, and the community for the game surrounding it is not as positive maybe as this one, and the comments are way different, man. It's all right though. We have a good time. I understand where it's coming from. It's coming from passion, coming out of something somebody enjoys. Oh, look at the weird glitch on the line. That's a weird physics thing, guys. They're still working on that one. So, and is it gone? Yeah, it seemed like it sort of reset itself. That's not bad. There's a bit of a bowstring sort of mentality there, but that's all right. Graphics wise though, the trees look gorgeous, and that was my big issue before. Let's see here. Not that the trees didn't look gorgeous, my computer just wasn't processing them correctly. So I'll be honest, I'm still not sure if it was the game or me. So I tore everything down and dusted everything out, reset everything, made sure all my connections were good, and updated all my latest drivers and my video. Oh, there we go. My video card's not that old, so I was a little bit more concerned that maybe it was wearing out before it should have, but didn't seem to be the case. Oh, this is a good one. What do we got? 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 Don't get caught in that limb. Don't get caught in that tree. There we go. What do we got? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Kick it up. Kick up some dirt. Yeah. Make a mess. Splash around. Oh, I like it. All right. A chain pickerling. Not as exciting as I thought it was, but hey, I'm always excited to catch a fish. Excited, excited, excited. I said it 3 times in a row. Let's go one more, and then we'll start checking out that 3D stuff, because I want to make sure we do that before we go. Of course we're going to do it before we go. That's the whole point of the video, is to check it out. I just want to make sure we had stuff to look at. Okay, there we go. Good. There we go. Oh, it dropped quick. Oh, we're getting some sort of glitchy. Maybe it's too shallow. Sink, buddy. Sink. There you go. Oh, okay. That didn't make sense. It should sink. There it goes. Oh, good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all this fish hopping. One of them's going to eat this bait. I know it. One of them's going to eat this bait. Really? None of you? None of you going to eat this bait? Come on, eat this bait. Nope, nobody's going to eat that bait. Okay, let's do one more cast, and then we'll look at the 3D stuff. Who's excited to look at the 3D stuff? I am. I'll be honest. I cheated a little bit. I already looked. And I'll say that the fish look awesome. And in any doubt that we ever had as we were talking about videos about them not actually skinning the other side of the fish is wrong. Because obviously it's been skinned. It's there. It'd be great. I understand probably the technological reasons why it doesn't happen. But when you catch a fish, it'd be great if you could go directly to that mode when you're doing the expecting the fish. But that's okay. Maybe it's just meant for trophies and nice catches. I'm be honest, I'm not 100% sure there. Oh, my bait is in my leg. Ouch. Okay, I've made you wait for long enough. Okay, we're right in the middle of that quick key fishing. That's all right. We're not catching anything anyway. It's obviously me. I'm doing something wrong. I understand that. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna look at the fish. Right here's my trophies that I've caught. Okay, so here's one we caught on the 6th. It just gets this 3D image right here. You click it, and there you go. Check it out. Look at him. Look, he's got that shiny, slimy skin that catfish do. You can hold L and rotate around, seeing his mouth. See the other side of the fish. See, we only ever see this side of the fish. We can see the other side of the fish. Mouth's moving. It's got some animation to it that we don't normally see. Because we don't see him swimming this slowly. I like the reflection at the bottom. I thought that looks good. Almost kind of has a screensaver look to it. But there's that one. We'll look at another one. Let's look at our trophy rainbow, because that was a big one that we caught. This one represents lots of work. But see how the lighting effects on the fish give it a little bit of shine? It looks good. Looks good. Have we caught a trophy cutmouth? Let's see. Freshwater drum, a bowfin. Some of this stuff was almost a year ago. Man. Buffalo. Oh, there we go. Trophy cutmouth. I just want to see that. I want to see that red line. Can we get a good look at it? Really not. Okay. All right, guys. Now we want to be able to rotate up and down. We want to look at the belly of the fish, because we see a better look at that otherwise. But man, that trout looks good. Looks like a good fish. Big largemouth. Oh, look, my smallmouth is as big as my largemouth. This was what, North Carolina? Beautiful. Look at that fish. Looks great. Spotted bass. There we go. We got stuff. Ooh, the Colorado golden trout. Look at that line. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Got the little snubby nose. That's right. Trouts are snobs. Okay. Let's look at the shop. Now, unfortunately, because we're in Missouri, we have to look at the Mudwater shop. So we can't look at all the tackle, which I guess is not unfortunate. It's just, it is what it is. So let's try a casting reel. Here you go. Look at it, 3M, 3D. Oh, I had clicked off the window. There it is. Allows us to spin it back and forth. Yeah, you see where it connects to the rod. Right there, that slides in, connects back and forth. Yeah, be nice if we could like flip the spinner, make it spin. The rods, though, maybe it's just because it's these selections. Maybe I'm missing something, but like I can't. I'm WASD. I'm using arrow keys. I'm holding the left key. I can't really see much, and I can't zoom in. But I mean, it is modeled in 3D. You see the reflection on the ground. You see the back side of it there. So we know that it is modeled in 3D. We've just not seen very much of it. Let's look at some lures. What lures do we even have at this store? Let's see. Oh, let's do a nice jig. We got one of these. Oh, look at that. That is good. That is pretty. That is some good detail. I like that. It's got that stiff, coarse hair here. If you didn't know, this here is supposed to help make it weedless. Because it sort of covers up the hook there, so as it hits debris and weeds and stuff like that, it's going to push it out here and not get hooked into the hook. But it's like coarse enough that if you set the hook, it's going to pull through the fish's mouth. But yeah, that looks good. Let's look at another one of these. Let's look at my favorite. Obviously, this one is my favorite. I use it all the time, and right there it is. Yep. Put a little swivel on it. you're not going to want to fish it like this because it's going to spin around. So you need to put a swivel on it there to help keep from getting too tangled. Yeah, that's good. And it also sort of has that little tail on the end there. That's good. That's neat. All right, well, that's 3D. That's what they have implemented the game here recently and have done a really good job of it. So I'm going to leave you guys here with this. And remember, Friday we've got the special stream. So if you want to be notified when it goes live, make sure that you like the Facebook page or like this video to help spread the word, and hit subscribe so you'll be notified when the stream starts on Friday. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.